Motivational Monday, your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, with your God-ordained life. It'll be just fine. Motivational Monday, with your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, with your God-ordained life. It'll be alright.
That's right. It is that time again. It's a motivational moment with Dr. Lee. Go ahead and add, text, share, invite someone that you know that needs motivate. I don't know about you, but I always know someone who could use a smile, need an uplifting, or need a push. And so we're here for that motivational moment. I am so excited. Anytime I'm able to get on to motivate you. We're talking about living our best life. We're not talking about a word life. We're talking about your God ordained purposeful life, your life full of promise, your life full of hope. And so today we're talking about it is time to win. So welcome everybody. Again, it's the Queen of Motivation, Dr. Lee. It's a motivational moment. I'm so excited about this topic. I almost went line from my car because I was just so excited about the word. Anytime God gives me this kind of word, I just get excited about what I'm about to say because I want to encourage you. I want to motivate you. And I want you to be excited and not be weary in this time. And so today, I want to just go ahead and find us. You can look at the bottom of the screen as I talk today. And we're talking about it is our season to win. So much going on the earth. But to win, you got to make sure that you are staying focused on what's going on. You got to make sure that you're not getting all over the place with things. You got to make sure that you're not getting distracted. It's so easy, you guys, to get distracted. It's so easy to let people get in your ears, people discourage you when you're trying to win. You got to make sure that you're blocking out the negativity. When you're trying to win, I'm telling you, I think about when you're in a race, right? When you're trying to win this race, you can't be looking back over your shoulders. That thing will get you off your mark. It'll cause you to be distracted. So you got to watch out for the tumbling blocks and for the things that's trying to get into your way to keep you from actually focusing on the win. So one of the things you got to make sure of knowing, it's my time. You got to just encourage yourself right now and say, it's my time to win. And so one thing we know, to get a win, what do we know about winners? Winners never quit and quitters never win. I need you to grab it again. Winners never quit and quitters never win. So let's just walk this out tonight. And so one thing, when I was even driving early in my car and God gave me this word about the win and about motivating you and encouraging you, it's a motivational moment with Queen Dr. Lee. And so, yes, even when I get on, I got to make sure that I'm seeking God for the right word at the right time, and it's the right season. And so some of you may be saying, I got this dream, I got this vision, and I've been building, but I've allowed things to stop me. Well, I want you to encourage yourself to say, in this season, I'm going to win. Because when you tell yourself, I'm going to win, part of that is you can't win this thing quitting and dropping it every time you pick the vision up, every time you pick the book up, every time you pick up the idea, every time you pick up that vision. You allow distractions to stop you and deter you, and you drop it down. I want to ask you to pick it back up. Pick back up that dream, pick back up that vision. What is that thing you've been putting down, that great idea? What's that vision you've been putting down? You've been seeing it, but you've allowed distractions. You've allowed people. Oftentimes, and it's so unfortunate, I see great visionaries and they're on the internet and they're so busy worried about what people are saying about them. Y'all got to understand, people are going to talk if you're winning. They're going to talk if you're losing. They're going to talk if you're building. They're going to talk if you're on your bitch, on your bed. So I want to encourage you to get that noise out of your ear. You got to be very clear in this season of the messy messengers. Look, listen to what I'm saying. You got to watch the distraction of a messy messenger. How do you know they're talking about you? How do you know what they feel? Most of the time you hear something and it comes from a messy messenger, because somebody who loves you, and somebody who's really your friend, they're not even bringing the message to your door. Why? Because they're going to block it, they're going to stop it, and they're going to correct. I want to see you win. Some of you can't win because you've allowed all these seeds and negative words of discord to get into your spirit. And once they get into your spirit, then you doubt the move. You doubt what you're doing. And so you start focusing on the negative. You start focusing on the word. When that's time that you could actually be building. That thing is meant to make you step back. It's really meant to make you quit. But I come to encourage you I come to motivate you. And in this season, you got to have a won't quit in your spirit. I want you to grab that part. You got to have a I won't quit. You got to have a I won't quit in your spirit. I'm not going to quit no matter what they say. I'm not going to quit no matter who walk away. I'm not going to quit no matter who else don't believe. Because guess who got to believe in your dream first? You got to believe in the dream. You got to believe in the vision. You got to believe in the gift. Because can't nobody work your gift like you. Can't nobody work your gift like you. Can't nobody walk it out like you. Can't nobody build it like you. Ain't nobody else gonna look like you. Look, even with identical twins, their fingerprints are not the same. Their DNA is not the same. Even though they're identical in look, they came out the same womb, they are yet still something different. So I will always say, because I've been in the field of industry of cosmetology for over 20 something years. One thing I believe that what God has for me is for me. I believe what God has for you is for you. So even though we're in a competitive field, don't get me wrong, I don't have to compete with my sister and try to mimic everything she does. I don't have to compete with my brother, because I just believe that when you're a true visionary, you got your own unique gift, you got your own unique sound, and you're unique in your own way. So I come to speak to your uniqueness on today. Be your unique self, be your bad self, be your anointed, be your gifted self. Walk this thing out, but you got to have an I won't quit in your spirit, because if you don't have the I won't quit in your spirit, as soon as a negative word comes to you, you're going to throw away the towel. As soon as the naysayers say it won't go right, you'll quit. As soon as people think who you think, grab this, soon as the people you think should be promoting you, as soon as the people who you think are not pushing you, you're going to quit. And all your posts going to be about who ain't promoting you, who ain't supporting you. Look, I don't have time to worry about things. I just believe if God gives me the vision, he gives me the unique idea, he'll provide the people. I just believe if God gave me the vision, he gave me a unique idea, he'll provide those who support me, who will push me. So I'm not looking at the who, I'm looking at the who support me. I'm looking at who gave me the vision. I'm looking who gave me the gift. I'm looking at who anointed my hands. So he says what? That the gifts of my hands should bring a blessing to my house. Do you really believe that? So if you believe that, you got to have an I won't quit in my spirit, because again, winners, how do you win? Because you never quit. But guess what? How do you not win? How do you lose? Because guess what? Quitters never win. Because if you're quitting, you're not going to win. If you're quitting, you will not see victory. And sometimes we got to go through the valleys. Sometimes we got to go through the mountains. But either way, I'd rather crawl before I quit. Look, I may be in my crawling season, but I ain't in my quitting season. So you might even not, because guess what happens when you're running a race? You run a race, your body, and you got to have the strength of endurance. When you're running a race, you ain't got time to be looking to your left or to your right, because it can cause you to stumble. When you're running this race trying to win the victory, you can look back and then you stumble and fall again. So stop worrying about who's behind you. Stop worrying about who's running on the side of you. And the biggest thing we do now, because yes, we're in a social media where I'm on social media right now trying to motivate you. But the mistake we make in social media world, we start comparing what we do to others. We start looking at everybody else's flies. Even when it comes to ministry, we start looking at what they're here. Look, I don't have time to look at what Sally doing and what Sue doing. I got to be focused on what God, what did you have me to do? What is the gift in my hand that I have yet to pick up? What's the gift in my hands that I put down? What's the gift in my hand that is not flourishing? There are levels to flourishing in the when you're anointed. There are levels to growing when you're a visionary. That's why I say it's true visionaries. We don't copy and we don't paste. We just build. We build from the ground up, from the grits of our hand. God will give us a vision and we just take off running. And as we're building, God begins to pour and to release into you. So I really want to encourage those who have been designed to win, but you've been in that moment of wanting to quit. Do not quit. As the scripture says, do not get weary in well doing. I come to motivate you that you live your best life. What's your best life? It's your God ordained, purpose-filled life full of promise, life full of destiny. And I'm telling you, in order to win, you got to endure. You got to be able to endure some afflictions. You got to be able to endure some hardships. You got to be able to endure some no's. Everybody not going to give you a yes. And in a minute, you're going to realize some of them no's was a blessing. Some of them no's was blessings of things that you should. One thing I had to learn, and I'm still learning, and I'm still growing, and I'm still getting it. Not every door is for me. Not every stage is for me. Because I'm telling you, you'll go through the wrong door that will taint your character. You'll go through, get on the wrong stage and the wrong platform that will come against everything that's just, I don't care how big the door is. I don't care how major it is. If it's a no in God, it's a no for me. If God gives me a no, I'm not getting on the stage. He gives a no, I'm not getting on the platform. And people can take it personal. I just can't get involved in that because I'm focusing on what is God telling me in this season? What gifts has He put in my hand that's going to bring a win to the door? What assignment is He giving me that's going to bring a win for my family? What assignment is He giving that's going to bring glory to His name? And so we got to think about those things. So visionaries, wake up and shake the dust off. And some of y'all got to dust y'all feet in some rooms because you're trying to build my God, you're trying to sit at a table that God didn't, my God, you're trying to sit at a table that God did not assign you to. You're trying to be in a room that God said, I didn't even tell you to even go past the door. He said, I gave you a no, but you were striving for a go because you're so busy wanting to appease people. You're so busy want affirmation from people, other people. I'm telling you, if you're so caught up in these things, you will find yourself quitting when God set you up for a win. You will find yourself putting the very gift down because you didn't get the feedback that you wanted when you put your idea out there. I just believe and I can testify. There has not been anything that God gave me a go that He didn't supply. There has not been anything that I moved in obedience that God did not provide and meet the need. And so I want to encourage you. I want to motivate you. It is Motivational Moment with Dr. Lee. Yes, today is about that win. Somebody say, I'm going to win this season. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit. I'm in my season of go. I'm in my season of pushing. I'm in my season. You got to stay focused. Focus got to be in front. You got to be so focused on the finish line that you can't hear the noise. You got to be so focused on the finish line that you can't hear the rumors. You got to be so focused on the finish line that even in your discernment, when you feel the spirit of the enemy trying to come against you, you got to raise up in the words, say, oh, I'm a warrior. I'm anointed for the win and I'm anointed for the fight. You got to grab that. I'm anointed for the vision. I'm anointed I'm anointed for the win. I'm anointed for the fight. You got to be clear that you're going to walk this thing out in victory. I'm claiming victory. I've been hearing victory all this year. I'm believing God for victory, not just for my house, but for your house. But to do this, you can't quit. To do this, you got to stay focused. To do that, you got to make sure you keep your eyes on the finish lines and that you get up and push yourself. Procrastination is not your friend. The spirit of procrastination, you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow. No. You got to do it now. We're in the season of going, not in the season of wait. We're in the season of moving because manifestation of promises are right here at our door. And so I hope that I have got on today just for a moment to encourage you, just for a moment to push you, just for a moment to remind you, you got to have a what? I won't quit in my spirit. Yes, you guys say, I won't quit no matter what comes. I won't quit no matter what it looks like they're saying. And I'm going to make sure in this, I block out the noise. I block out the noise of fear. I block out the noise of doubt. I block out the noise of anxiety. I block out the noise of peer pressure. I block out the noise of negativity. I block out any noise or any mess that anybody try to bring to my ear gate that's not equipping, encouraging, edifying. That's what you ask people. If you're not bringing me something that's equipping, if you're not bringing me something that's encouraging, if you're not bringing me something that is edifying, keep it away from me because I'm too busy building. And for those of you who have children or family members, and look, you can just be a mentor. Even if you're in mentorship, that is a legacy. When you pour into somebody else, whether it's a student, whether it's a friend, whether it's a niece, whether it's your child, you're building legacy, but you can't build legacy with a quitting mind state. You can't build legacy if you keep looking back over your shoulder. You'll be like Saul's wife. You'll be like Lot's wife. You're turning to Saul. You cannot be walking in victory and have a win if your mouth is full of complaints. Stop complaining. Look, there are so many things we can count our blessings for. I have just learned in this season of my life and through the years, I don't want to count my problems. I want to count my blessings. I want to count my blessings. I'm still able to pick up my gifts. I'm still able to move. I don't care if 30 people say, I don't know what she's doing. Guess what? If God knows and I trust God, I got to go in my spirit. And I won't quit in my spirit. I'm not procrastinating. I got to move when I get to go. I got to block out the sound of negativity. I got to make sure I endure. And I got to know it is now. It is your now time. We're in the win season. I got to have what? I won't let go. I won't quit. and I won't stop. You got to tell yourself that I won't let go, I won't quit, and I won't stop. One more time. I won't let go, I won't quit, and I won't stop. You got to say, no, it's my winning season. Because we say that all the time, but what does it mean to win? It means that even when I'm running my last leg of the race and that monkey is on my back and the cramps are trying to take me out and it feels like I'm at my last breath, I got to say, I'll crawl before I quit. If I can't win this thing standing up, if I can't win this thing running, I'll crawl to make it to the finish. But what I'm not doing is quitting. What I'm not doing is giving. I'm going to keep on going. I hope that I have motivated you. I have pushed you. I hope you've heard something positive today that made you say, it's my winning season. That made you speak to yourself, say, I won't quit in my spirit. I made up in my mind today I'm going to finish. Because guess what? Some of you got these great dreams and these big ideas and you quit and you never finish. If you don't finish, you didn't win. If you don't finish, there's no victory. You got to come on, finish the race. Come on, let's conquer this thing together. I come to encourage you. I have come to motivate. It's the queen of motivation, Dr. D. I come to motivate you for your win. I come to motivate you that the time is now. I come to motivate you that we're in a go season. I come to motivate you. Yes, you got to endure. I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you it's not going to take faith. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's not going to take some endurance. I'm not going to tell you that people may not want to be part of your vision, but God will send who he wants to see. See, many times the problem is with us, and I know because I've been there, you want to pick the people to carry the vision when God says, no, I'll choose the oh, thank you, Lord. He said, I'll choose the destiny helpers to help the vision grow. And so you just build. You got to first, he said, how can I send a helper to help you build by faith when you have not yet wrote down the vision? Is your vision written down? Is it plain? Is it clear? We can go to the word with this too. Look, let's make it real plain today. Write the vision down. Make it plain so that when the runners come, they'll see and they'll take off running. So when the runners come and they see it, they'll take off running. So I want to encourage you today to encourage yourself, to tell yourself, it's my time to win. I want to encourage you to encourage yourself. I got to have a spirit of I will not stop. I want to encourage you to encourage yourself. I'm going to get to destiny's door. I'm going to win. Victory is my portion, and I'm going to do it now. I'm in my season of go. So when people call you with distraction, when they call you with mess, first of all, block it. When they call you with things that are not edifying, tell them, look, I don't have time for the mess. I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the busy bodies because I'm in my season of building. I'm in my season of growing. I'm in my season of flourishing because I'm telling you, we sitting on things that can bring a financial blessings to our door. You sitting around saying, well, you ain't got to get no short-term loan. Come on, you ain't got to get no mortgage taken out on your house to where you lose your house. You ain't got to get these loans on your cars. No, many of you got gifts right here. They're in your hands. Some of your gifts are in your mind. Some of your gifts are in your mouth. But you got to write. Look, there are those of you who could be great motivational speakers. You could be a wonderful author. You could be a seamstress. You could open up visions, different visionary opportunities for other people. You can lead people in doing things in the marketplace. But if you're sitting down in the seat of complaint, if you're sitting down in the seat of procrastination, if you're sitting down in the seat of doubt, you will not win. But you got to have, no matter what comes my way, I made up my mind. Somebody say this thing, somebody say now, I am going to win. I will not quit, and I'm going to endure, and I'm going to cross the finish line. That's what it's all about. So it's my season to pick it back up and to cross it. Because some of you did what? You stopped in the middle of the race. You stopped in the last leg. You stopped when that monkey got on your back. You stopped when you started getting short of breath. I'm trying to tell you, right at the finish line, you're about to finish. Don't quit. Don't give up. And I'm telling you, the Lord said it's about to bring a financial blessing to many of our doors. He said, I put a gift in your hand that will make room for you and put you before great men. Come on here what God is saying. It has been your motivational moment. I hope and I pray that you've been motivated. I hope and I pray that you have been encouraged. I pray this motivational word have done just that. It has pushed you into destiny's door. I come to motivate you to live your best life. What's your best life? It's your God-ordained purposeful life. Until we meet again, this has been Motivational Moment with Dr. Lee. And remember, it is your time and it is your season to count yourself in for the win. And you got to have I will not stop attitude. Walk in victory and claim it for yourself on today.
Motivational Monday, your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, your God-ordained life. It'll be just fine. Motivational Monday, your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, your God. It'll be alright.